Hi there, this is Meg Sharp, personal trainer, mother of two, and yes, we're still in lockdown. Pandemic is still going strong, and so are we. I am continuing to try and figure out creative ways of staying motivated to stay active. And today, what I want to do is celebrate some of the things that we might not have started doing if we hadn't encountered the lockdown conditions. And those two amazing fitness things are exercising in your bare feet and exercise snacking. So barefoot, so incredibly important. We know we lose strength in our feet as we age. We know that power and strength comes from articulation with the ground. We typically, during any workout or just even ambulating around, we contact the ground and we count on that foot to ground interaction to generate power, create balance and support our mobility, our safety. So much is contingent on how responsive and strong our feet are. So when we train, when we exercise with no shoes on, we really get to strengthen those feet. They become more agile, more supple, more reactive. These are great things. The exercise snacking is that we don't necessarily have to change or make time for a shower and make sure our nutrition is on track if we're simply going to exercise for 20 seconds or even just 3 minutes. Something that just gets us moving, stimulates the heart a little bit, gives the mind a break, and gives the body that nice little stimulation. So I'm going to give you some quick snacks that I have started doing in my kitchen. So during dinner prep or when I'm making smoothie in the morning, you could even do this because I'm barefoot and using kitchen counter. You could even do it upstairs after you wash your face or just before you brush your teeth. So I've stolen these from sort of bar type movements. I have always been a terrible dancer, but I love what bar movements do for training that balance, that stability, core strength, and of course, the strength through the feet. So let's try a few snacks. The first thing we're going to do is square our shoulders with your counter and go into a simple plie squat. So your feet are maybe a little more narrow than your hips. You're nice and full with those feet. So all of your toes are articulating down on the ground. Now, for most of us, when we come up on our toes, we'll be able to use the first, second, third, and fourth metatarsals. So those are the bones just at the base of the toes and those four pads. Likely your fifth metatarsal under the baby toe will not articulate down on the ground, but you want to try and ensure you're not just toeing off on your big toe and second toe, but get the full breadth, kind of spread those toes out and try and get that full forefoot down on the ground and really bend through those toes. Then I'm going to draw my shoulders down and back, stack my feet just a little narrower than my hips, take a nice deep breath in, and then I'm bending up onto those toes. And then I'm going to take a nice deep breath in as I plie down, staying up on my toes. Exhale to come up, extend through the hips, keep the shoulders back, nice and long through the neck. And then I'm actively flexing through the glutes and the quadriceps as I come up. Again, I'm spreading those toes out. Exhale to come up. Nice deep breath in. I'm feeling a nice burn through the quadriceps as I come down. Nice stimulation through the arch of the foot and, of course, through those toes, especially toes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good stimulation through the glutes and the abs as I extend up and staying conscious of a little bit of tension through the back of the shoulders. So I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to turn to the side. I'm going to come down, take a small break, and now I'm going to turn to the side. I'm going to come up into my plie here. I'm going to add a little bit more retraction and depression with the opposite shoulder. I'm going to plie down, so working on my balance a little bit more. I'm going to extend up, and as I extend up, I'm going to, this is tough on the balance on the inside leg. I'm going to flex the knee up towards the ceiling. Let's try that again. These get a little bit better as you go with time. And flex that knee up towards the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, find a spot to focus on and lift that foot up. Again, nice deep breath in. Exhale. How are you doing with that? So really good strength through the core. Draw the shoulder down and back. That stationary foot, that bottom foot should be getting a little bit tired by now. We're trying to call on the muscles through the abdomen to lift that leg. And again, nice deep breath in. exhale, core strength, drive the leg up. We're going to do 3 more on this side, and then we'll switch. And if my counter was just a little bit higher, I was practicing this on the fireplace the other day, and I was far more coordinated. Let's go one more time, and then we'll turn it around and do the same thing on the other side. So let's try for 10 on the other side. Again, nice and tall through the back. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, come up on the toes. And then again, nice deep breath in. Exhale, drive the foot up and come back down. Again, nice deep breath in. Exhale, drive the hips under. And nice and strong through those abs, long through the neck. Trying to think about using the abdominals to help you lift that leg up into the air. By the way, really fabulous exercise for cyclists and runners. It really helps to balance out and help you activate through those core muscles. So you're training the body to use the abdominals to help you with that leg lift instead of just the hip flexors, which of course will free up that hip flexor to drive that pedal stroke, to drive that swing through with the leg if you're running. So we're going to go 2 more on this side. And then I don't know about you, but my feet could use a small break. So right there, that could be one snack right there. But if you've got time to keep going, here's another fabulous one. We're going to train a little more into the side of the hip and the side of the abdomen. Now you can come down into a little bit of a side plank lean for this one, or you can modify it a little bit and simply bend the elbow, but I'm going to keep a nice straight line top of the head in through my hips, extend my inside leg fully, and then extending the glutes under. So I'm nice and tight through the glutes, draw the shoulders back. I'm going to extend one arm up, drop the shoulder down, and then leading up with that heel, I'm going to bring the heel and the side of the leg up towards the ceiling. Now I'm keeping that tailbone tucked under, which means I can't move quite as far as if I relaxed my hips back, but it really does force me to control through the abdomen, control through that hip. I'm going to exhale as I lift, keep drawing that shoulder down and back, nice and long through the neck. And we'll do another 3 on this side, and then same thing on the other side. And last 2. Nice and strong and controlled through here. Last 1. Good. Flip it around. Same thing. So I'm a couple feet away, leaning down gently into the hand, nice and long. Tuck that tailbone under. Draw that shoulder down and back. And then exhale. Push that heel bone, ankle bone, pardon me, up towards the ceiling. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Squeeze, hold. Thinking about the muscles that run between the base of the rib cage and the top of the hip. Stay nice and long through the neck. Open up the throat. Draw that shoulder down. And again, exhale, squeeze, hold. And exhale, squeeze, hold. Let's go 3 more on this side. 3. Lots of leg work here. 2. And last 1. And of course, if you wanted to add a little upper body snack, look at where we are right here. We could go into a moving plank or a elevated push-up. Nice deep breath in and exhale right off of that counter, getting into the core, challenging those shoulders again. So I'm drawing those shoulders down and back again, nice and long through the neck. The more you can really open up through the chest, as much as a push-up can be a chest exercise, I'm really trying to open the chest up and stimulate and train, challenge the muscles through the back. So this ends up being a really nice posture break for me if I've been sitting for too long. And let's go 3 more here, blow the counter away. Lots of energy through the abdominals and through the hips. Nice deep breath in, exhale, and we'll go 1 more time. And then let's go 1 more series with the legs. So let's get a little more into the glutes. We had quite a bit through the thighs there. What we're going to go into here is, again, we've had a break, so let's come up on those toes, come down into that plie squat, and then from this position, I'm going to reach that inside leg back and then bring it together so hips stay nice and square. And exhale. Good. Lighting up through that quadricep, through the hip of the other leg. And I'm also being careful not to allow my low back to arch. So lots of energy and control through those abs. Terrible at counting. Everyone knows this by now. Nice and long. Open up through that chest. We'll go 3 and 2 and last 1. Beautiful. Come up. Drop the heels down. Take a quick break. Move around. Same thing on the other side. And we are done our kitchen snacking for the moment. Back up on the toes. All 4 of those metatarsals articulating. Nice deep breath in. Exhale to drop down. And then inside leg comes back and forward, keeping that knee tracking in the same direction as the toes. And exhale to come back. Really, again, ensuring that that low back isn't arching as that foot comes back. Both shoulders down and back. Hold that bent position. Bend through the toes as you reach back. Go for 4 and 3. Excellent. Last 2 and last 1. Beautiful. Drop the heels. Fabulous work, everyone. Barefoot snacking in the kitchen. What could be better? Thank you so much for joining me from my home to yours.